So this game by 600s on the subreddit playing Wraith King. So I saw quite a few things that I thought were quite bad this game. First thing, shouldn't level your spells before you get to lane. Sometimes the stun will get you a kill. Sometimes the E is good for last hitting and stuff. No reason to just level W. Like, what's the point of leveling a spell before you need to use it? Secondly, buying salve really bad on any side lane ever. No reason to start salve on any hero. You should always start gauntlet or stats or something. You can always ship in salve. If you ship in regen, you use the regen and you heal, but you get to use the stats to trade and last hit and whatever, right? But if you start regen, then you have to ship in stats, so you just lose 3 damage for the first wave or something. Like, think about the order of these things. There's no way you're gonna take like 1,400 damage or something as carry when your lane starts here, right? Um, unless something crazy happens. But if you look at high MMR games, the carry players sometimes they don't even buy tangos. That's how confident they are, especially on this hero when he has sustain. But yeah, whatever. Magic Stick not good in every game for sure. Primal Beast, every single spell is 30-second cooldown, and AA he levels this usually, and Veno support usually goes like these two spells early. They don't usually like spam Plague Wards very early game because this thing is like 120 health early game. They're only gonna really spam it from like level 4 or level 5, by which point you can buy Magic Stick. So yeah, those are like the main things. Only other small thing is move your curry out of base, obviously. Going here as Wraith King or as any carry is not really ideal when your team is doing some stuff here. Like, when you walk up this hill, you can die easily if they're smoked. Like, what's the point of being here necessarily, right? Like, at best, you get 1 bounty rune. At worst, you get murdered. So, like, your entire team is up here. You should be happy that you're going to go 2 for 2 on runes. But, like, okay, so you spot them, which is nice, but they could have smoked the long way around and killed you here, and it would be super bad. So don't do this stuff. Basically, it's not worth it's not worth losing the game before minute 0 if you think you're um if you think you're like better, right? Okay. Enemy pulls. He missed his gale. So right now, if you had a support, that would be nice. But they have 3 people here, but he missed his gale. Okay. And they just spam spells on you. And they use grenade on you as well. Okay, so this is really good. Good start to the lane. They used all their spells, they missed all their spells. Obviously you're gonna lose some creeps here, but not the end of the world really. Just aggro like aggro the creeps back when it's like this. Like right here you should aggro this creep back so that it's harder for the primal to deny you. I don't know if you're trying to do it, but it looks like it's not working, so. Gaius has stun. Oops. Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication, I assume. You see the salve is like watching it and sitting in the inventory is like very upsetting to me. It's just like doesn't do anything. This Venger's probably dead. If you had stun, you would save her and maybe even kill Wraith King, but you level W. There's no way you level W on Wraith King first, I think. I've never seen it, at least, so I think it's probably not good. A Bracer would be really good in this lane. Would be really good to start these 2 items and then just buy Bracer against Veno and AA, both harass heroes. What the hell is going on here? Wow, this is such a bad fight, because first of all, you only have 1 skeleton, which is not ideal. Usually you want 2, but right here, you should summon your 1 skeleton at least, because this thing does 34 damage. It actually does increase damage to heroes, and Veno is like a range hero, so he has no like innate damage block. So if you're gonna do stuff like this, you should at least like just commit all your spells, right? He's even slowed. Right now, like, you should fight. They're both half health, and like, you're so healthy and you have six stick charges. You should at the very least like walk around and start hitting this primal so you harass him a bit more. Or like summon your 1 skeleton, like I said, but yeah, it's sad that it's only 1. If it was 2, then I don't know. You should definitely just use your spells basically in situations like this. You should spend your gold as well. I know you're buying phase, but um It'd be good to buy like Magic Wand, Bracer, enemy pools. It's unfortunate. Right here, you should just try and last hit this if you can. Primal is not going to come kill you. He has no mana. You shouldn't be scared of just solo Venom at all. You have so much regen. In fact, you have so much regen. Right now, you should like just straight up, just walk up and start getting last hits. Because even if the guy kills you, you can just eat Tango and walk away because he has no mana to do anything. Or you can pull this, kill this guy. But yeah, you guys are doing not much of anything. So they pull, you take this thing. You need to come here and take XP. Huh. This is like such a passive lane. I really don't like it. Would be good to take 2 points W here instead of E as well. Having 4 skeletons is really, really strong. You guys stack pull, they also pull. Should just contest this. But you're just kind of like AFK. And now you're buying like Midas or some crazy shit. I mean, the Venge is doing something. What the fuck is going on? And you summon skeletons on this stack camp, which gets instantly killed. But this is your pool camp, bro. You just farmed your own pool camp. The enemy pool camp is still up, and you're just missing CS. I mean, this is like... I don't want to be too mean, but this is like... This lane is crazy, bro. I've never seen a lane play out like this before in my life, I think. This is some crazy shit going on. I don't know what's happening, even. It's so confusing to me. Like, you guys should be stomping them in this lane with these heroes. But there's just nothing happening at all. You're just farming, like, small camps. Well, now it's maybe too late, but... Well, I mean, the problem here is that if you're going to give up on the lane, which I think you have, you shouldn't really farm this camp. You should farm these 2 camps because it's very important that you send the skeletons to the next camp, right? Instead of them just walking to lane and getting killed. You would farm this camp, and then as the camp is dying, you would walk into this ghosts, and then the skeletons would run over, and it would farm that wave as well for you. Instead, you still can't lane. You still can't lane. Yeah, you still can't lane. So, you know, farm this maybe. Build up your skeletons. We'll farm this. We'll farm this. Okay, so if you farm this, you can make skeletons on this camp now. With three charges. Just make skeletons. Yeah, and then as this is dying, right? Before this dies, walk into this camp. So the skeletons go there. Okay, good. And then same. As this camp is dying, walk here onto this camp. So the skeletons go here instead of up here where they get instantly killed by lane creeps. Well, they're all dead anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, you farm this. Kill the cart, which is good. Good idea to kill the cart. You have Stick and Lotus. Can maybe have lived. If you stick Lotus, summon skeletons and stuff. So as the camp is dying, walk into the next camp. So the skeletons go to the right place. And also because they finish the camp for you, it's less auto-attacking as well, right? So it's faster. Now you're going Armlet. There's no reason to go Armlet in this game. Pretty good Blade Mill game. Enemy team has a lot of uncontrollable damage. Huskar ult, Huskar spears, Venom ult, AA ult, Primal W. Even Jug spin a little bit, but obviously it doesn't take much damage from it. Right now you just summon skeletons. Just summon skeletons off cooldown basically. Okay, good. You make them kill this thing while you kill this thing, but it's sort of an efficient path because you want to route towards the other camps as well. So now they're going to walk off into nowhere, but you really wanted them to be up here. So you should have summoned the skeletons here, and then let them finish the camp, and then walk here, and then as they're finishing this camp, you walk here. So that like the skeletons always go where you want them to go. Because look what the skeletons end up doing. They just die. Right now, 6 stacks, you should just spawn them. Off cooldown, off cooldown. Run down here. Skeletons should walk here with you now, right? And then let them do the wave, and then you do this camp. Good stack. They come here. I mean, this is very good. Armlet is not a good item this game. It has to be Blade Mail. Has to be Blade Mail and what's it called? Radiance. Okay, good. W. Off cooldown. You leave your skeletons alone a little bit too much for my taste as well. Sometimes you should help them clear the camp because they get killed quite quickly. You should tank for them in the jungle and then go to the lane afterwards. So this is good farming though, I would say. Okay, good kill. See how strong the Blade Mail would be here though as well. Do you guys just get rolled by Huskar? Is this what happens? You should turn on your armor when you're jungling always as well, because you have lifesteal and it makes you farm faster, right? Phased, run around. Really bad skeleton usage just now. Should have stacked this. Yeah, just turn your armlet on as well, for sure. Right here, you should summon skeletons. Summon skeletons here. Okay, good. Now run here. Okay. And then run here before the camp dies, because otherwise they might go somewhere random. Yeah. Because look, now they go here, but you could have been here or onto the wave. I mean, they're just rolling you because you're not gonna finish any items. In fact, you're actually, you guys aren't. You're not actually defending even. I mean, it doesn't matter. This game is quite over, but you should go fight one last time. Yeah, it's a very short video. I'm sorry, but the main problem is that the lane was just terrible. Like, you bought so bad items to start with, and you leveled the wrong spell, and you didn't use your spells in lane. I don't think in 7 minutes of laning, I don't think you use your Q once or your W once. Like, how is that possible? And you didn't use your salve or your tangos or your stick. So you started with items, you didn't use any of them, and then you leveled spells and you didn't use any of them. So it's not exactly surprising that you guys got stomped in lane. And then after you got stomped in lane, you didn't really control your skeletons very well to farm quickly, and you didn't buy correct items either. This has to be Blade Mill game. It doesn't matter if you're playing carry or not. I buy Blade Mill on when I play Wraith King carry. It's like completely. It's not that. It's like really. It's just a really good item. Like if you can get it minute 10 or something, like this game. Look, I even got stomped a bit. This game, but it helps you so much in terms of like being able to actually do stuff in the game, right? Like I didn't do well this game at all, but maybe we can have a look in terms of like the skeleton stuff. I think but the laning thing, you have to look at this game yourself and just think about what you're doing, because you didn't cast a single spell in this lane. Like that's not possible. That's just not possible. So I got stomped in lane. I went 1-3-3 in lane. Right, and then all you have to do is, so I'm farming wave, right? I get the 6 charges or whatever that I need. And we actually end up getting some kills here, but with the help of Blade Mill, I must add. I'm just hoping to see a little bit. Okay, so it's like quite a shit show, but as soon as the shit show ends, though, you can even farm with the Blade Mill somewhat quickly as well. Look, I summoned the skeletons, right? They're on this camp right now. They die quite quickly. But then once you get the charges, you just have to walk them around in your jungle, basically. I mean, this game is just some crazy shit. But look, before this Wild Wing dies, you should run up here, and then the skeletons will follow you. And then same here. Every time you get to 6, you should just spawn the skeletons. And then before the creep wave is dead, you should like start running away to your next thing. And look down here. And then they go to farm this, and I farm this, right? Now I give them vision here, so they should. Oh, they went to unlock death. But the point is, like with the blade mill and with spamming my spells, I'm 249. But minute 18, I almost have radiance. So yeah, that's basically it.